Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, it's Rich. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. So that was my attempt to sing the song and pretty sure it didn't quite work out. What can I say about this movie? I mean, Disney, y'all did it again. Beauty and the Beast, the live action adaptation, is a great film. Directed by Bill Condon, this movie did an amazing job. Amazing job capturing what was in the animated film and even the essence of it and translating into live action and giving it more a realistic feel to it, obviously. And on top of that, this movie is gorgeous to look at. From the art direction to the visual effects, this movie is a beauty. Speaking of VFX, I thought the Beast looked great, especially for the design they chose. I know there's some people that was actually very lukewarm about how the Beast looked, but for me, once the movie progresses, you completely forget about it. On top of that, the Beast looked hyper realistic / cartoony, but even all the other characters, all the other CG characters looked the same way, so for me it was one cohesive unit and it worked seamlessly well with the whole movie. Speaking of the Beast and all the other CG characters, the acting in this was fantastic. And with acting comes the actors, and this movie has phenomenal cast and each and every single one of them killed it. Emma Watson did an amazing job playing as Belle. Let's be honest, she's Emma Watson. She's freaking amazing. But with that said, I thought she captured Belle perfectly. She is Belle. Just like how RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, Tony Stark, Emma Watson is Belle. Talk about perfect casting. Dan Stevens as the Beast did an awesome job as well, and his chemistry with Emma Watson was awesome. It was off the roof. In this case, it was off the castle. It was just that great. And moving on to the next amazing performance by Luke Evans as Gaston. He's Gaston. He's Gaston. He captured the manliness of Gaston, but also he captured that dark side of Gaston. He played it to a T. He played it perfectly. Josh Gad, in my opinion, as LeFou, did an awesome job as well. Let's be honest. I'm just gonna keep naming names, and everyone's gonna be just awesome because everyone did a phenomenal job. Kevin Kline as Maurice, as Belle's dad, killed it. Hattie Moorhan did an awesome job with the little role she has. She also killed it. Audra McDonald as Madame Garderobe with Stanley Tucci as Maestro Cadenza, killed it. Gugu Mbatha-Raw, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing her last name wrong. I'm so sorry, but as Plumette, great, freaking great. Emma Thompson as Mrs. Potts and Nathan Mack as Chip. Adorable. Just freaking adorable. Awesome job as well. And of course, Ewan McGregor as Lumiere and Ian motherfrickin' McKellen as Cogsworth. Perfect. Just hands down perfect. They all killed it. They all freaking killed it. All that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the screenplay by Steven Chbosky. I believe I'm pronouncing that right? Yes, I'm pronouncing it right. So a screenplay by Steven Chbosky and Evan Spilita. Blah, blah, blah. Dang it, I thought I was gonna get that the first try. So Steven Chbosky and Evan Spiliotopoulos. Boom! Without that adapted screenplay by those two guys, this movie wouldn't have been as good as it could have. Just like the screenplay, the music was also very well done, and thank God Alan Menken actually came back to do the music for this whole movie. The score for this whole movie. I love the fact they actually threw new music in there, just because it keeps you on your toes, and it's not like a verbatim remake as far as the original ones, and at the same time it keeps everything fresh. And that's actually one of the things I love about this movie is the fact that yes, it is like a remake or reimagining of the original, but at the same time it feels fresh because there's all these nuances and little things that are new in this movie that wasn't in the original animated movie. Even some of the lyrics in the songs were changed up a little bit. And with that and adding some of the newer music into this movie actually enhanced the movie that much more. And in a way, it actually not just honors and does the animated movie service, but it also puts itself in its own bubble and its own thing. It becomes its own entity. It's Beauty and the Beast, but the live action version, but a well done live action version, and that's a good thing. That's a great thing. Okay, I know I've been talking way too positively about this movie, Y'all might ask, is there anything bad about the movie? And to be honest with you guys, I personally didn't find anything bad about it. I think the only bad thing about this movie is trying to live up to the expectation of the original animated movie. Here's the thing, Beauty and the Beast is one of the classic animated movies back then, and it's such a masterpiece that anything less from that will have an effect on the people who loves the original. It's one of those things where if you're trying to recreate a masterpiece, you can never ever replicate it. But at the same time, you can do service and you can do it honor, and I think this movie did all of that. It's definitely a solid adaptation and stays true and honors the original, yet at the same time keeping it fresh in its own way by adding more music and new things to it. So, Beauty and the Beast, I will give 8.5 enclosed glass with a rose out of 10. And that is it, y'all. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And if you like this video and want more content from me, go ahead and click that like button and also subscribe. Once again, thank you guys, and that is it. I am Rich, and I am out. Stay awesome, my